Welcome back, chemistry fans. Gonna have to pause this so that we can start it. I'm back. All right, here we go. So let me share my screen. We're gonna do the homework real quick, and then we will get out of here and go to my wedding. So as it were, we have talked about some information on the periodic table. So I'm going to pull up a version of the periodic table so we can reference it over here simultaneously or alternately. So here we go. So on this strontium, how many periods does strontium have? Well, we need to first off know what a period is. A period is the rows on the periodic table, not columns, but the rows on the periodic table. So here we go. So if we are looking for strontium, it is on the 5th row. So that has 5 energy levels. It has 5 periods. It has 5 rings. So trying to emphasize that fact, we have 5 as the number of periods. How many energy levels does phosphorus have? Well, let's reference back to phosphorus. Phosphorus is over here on the far right side. And so it has, I should erase all this junk so it's not confusing you. Phosphorus has 3 energy levels. It's on the 3rd energy level. So it has 3. How many electron rings does cobalt have? Well, cobalt is here in the middle, and it's on the 4th energy level. It has 4 periods. It's got 4 rings. It's almost like I asked you the same thing with just 4 different terms that I want you to be aware of. What group does iodine belong to? So let's go back to iodine. Iodine is over here. It is in the 7th group or the 17th, whichever we want to call that, however we want to phrase it, is fine. And it has a special name that you could look on your new colored in periodic table. They are called halogens. All right, Bohr model for calcium. Calcium is element number 20. And what we need to look at from this Bohr model is how we count these electrons on their energy levels. So the energy levels coordinate with the number of electrons in the group or on the rings. So in the first ring, first energy level, you see 2 boxes. So we are going to need to put 2 electrons on that first ring. We go to the second ring and we count the number of boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 total electrons. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to go to the 3rd energy level. Now, when do I know to stop? Well, you stop whenever you hit 20. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm not yet done. That's only 18 electrons. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm up to 18. That means I need to add 2 more, but I've already just put them on the 3rd energy level. So where do the final 2 go? You notice they go right down here with calcium. Calcium has 2 more. So on the 4th, we'd have the 2. So those ring numbers would have 2, 8, 8, and 2. Those would be how many electrons there are for calcium on each one of the rings on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. All right. Thank you very much. This is everything I wish to share with you about your warm-up. Hopefully you found it easy to complete with me.